Okay, hello everyone. We're going to do an Andromedan contact number 6. It's January 27th, 2019. Bob's just showing you a graphic here that he did of Archangel Michael. Let me see if I can zoom in on it a little bit. Jeez, it went away now.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. I have to use a pen to zoom in because it's hard to get to the zoom with the additional mic mounted on top of the camera. Anyway, there it is. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, there's that. He's got a couple other pictures he wants to show you.
Yeah, that's a graphic of the Archangel Michael I did a while back. Come on. Do something right for a change. And yes, I do talk to my tablet. Usually in curse words. Oh, come on. That ball that you see, many different colors, is what I see approaching me to make contact with me. I don't see the background, but the ball itself. And usually the colors are moving around and swirling around and changing, and it's a life form.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
I'm going to show you a picture of Andromedan star cruiser next. And if you look at the broad end of this ship, you will see what looks like a tiny little bluish white ball. I guess it's on the...
It doesn't look much like a ball, but it's on the.
Yeah.
If you're looking straight at it, it's the back top of the ship.
Yeah.
Top of the picture. That back corner is where this ball comes out of that meets with Bob when he's getting ready to do a contact. It's like part of their communication interface.
Yeah. Actually, it can come out from any part. Lay down of the ship. But yeah, that's. Come on, respond.
Well, that's all you wanted to show, right?
Right.
All right, just put it down. Don't worry about it.
Trying to turn it off and it's not letting me.
Don't worry about it. We'll do it later.
Okay, going to see if we can get in touch with the Andromedan automated intelligence. Just lay down.
Don't
honey.
worry about it. I'm going to take her.
I can't hold her while I'm doing this.
No.
Lay down, sweetheart. I'm out over the Earth. The ship's just come into view. It's like it wasn't there for a moment and now it's there. Sort of like it faded into view instead of out of view.
Okay. So we're making contact.
Why have we been called back?
Sorry, but I made a mistake and I forgot to turn the sound on the microphone, and because the microphone was plugged in, it cut out the ability of the internal mic for the camera to work, so there's no sound in the last recording. So we're looking to do it again. If you could help us out.
We approached the first topic concerning the Creator creating into your galaxy by way of Andromedan souls approaching your galaxy and your Earth.
And initially, I'm going to say some of the same comments I did before to help flesh it out for people. So initially, we're talking about over 500 million years ago.
Easily. Some souls were sent into the star systems you know as the Pleiades. Also others within your galaxy. Others on your world. What you call Atlantis was a gift from Andromeda. A gift of the Creator through Andromeda to the Earth. And this Atlantis was far predating the Atlantis you know of the writings of Solon and the Greek Plato. Those writings concerning Atlantis are more recent, still distant in your past, but far more recent than the original establishment of Andromeda Atlantis on Earth.
So I think, let me interject, the last timeline for Atlantis was roughly 15,000 years ago, and then extended past that about up to 75,000 years ago.
You can take it further than that even.
Well, supposedly there were, like you were saying, there's different incarnations, if you will, of Atlantis. Before Atlantis, there was a world known as Mu, M-U, or Lemuria, and it's my understanding that race of people / continent, they were much more peaceful. The last incarnation of Atlanteans were kind of had a war stance.
The time of Lemuria was an intermediary time, and it was not until later that the reptilian race mixed its DNA with the Andromedan human race.
Mm-hmm.
And then established a whole different destiny.
So that interbreeding with the reptilians, I'm assuming you're talking about the Anunnaki reptilians?
They are the more recent ones. There have been others who also did the job, so to speak, before that.
And that didn't happen until roughly 100,000 years ago?
Yes, close enough.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. I think there's a lot of people that didn't realize that before that, in a lot of our primary evolutionary process or awakening as people, was strongly influenced by the Andromedans. That's very interesting.
In later times, there would be a effort by the reptilians to take over various parts of not only your galaxy, but even in the future, our galaxy. Which now this will not take place because we are here. The effort to usurp one of the, what is your terms? One of the laps of this effort was involving the planet Mars. Another was later your moon, and then your Earth. There were Pleiadian Andromedans trying to escape the reptilians, even to Mars, and from Mars to the moon, and then to the Earth.
I've heard of that some of the people from Atlantis fled, and it's also been reported that a lot of people from Atlantis actually came back and are living in the area of Northern California around Mount Shasta, that mountain, in that, literally in the mountain.
They do not wish to be discovered.
Well, not by and large, but they have, made themselves known to a lot of individuals. There's a lot of people that have written stories about them in books.
Yes, but they do not wish to
be bothered.
Intermix. They are kept up to themselves.
Right.
We think this is the term.
Sure. That's fine. And before, you also mentioned that there are still a lot of grays that are hiding out in and about what we call the Van Allen belt. And some of those asteroids are actually large enough. They're small moon size that they have secret bases on. They're hiding, and you say there's a fair amount of them, numerous, I think was the word you used, and that you're working on ferreting them out, as well as the other effort you last mentioned about working to get rid of all the bad secret underground bases from some of these people that were supposed to leave and were told to leave in the last 10 years or more.
Yes. The basis that you spoke of, off-world, not so much Van Allen. This is a radiation zone.
Oh, did I get that? I misspoke. Okay.
It is the meteor and asteroid belts.
Yes.
And there are numerous ones, more than you are aware, within your solar system, and outlining it. And there are asteroids the size of even large moons to even small worlds. The grays, as you call them, are entrenched in many of these asteroids. And we are basing more of our ships to remove them. To vaporize them. We are not giving them choice.
Well, they've had a choice for a long time, and not only have they chosen not to take it, but they've by and large continued their dastardly deeds. Leave it at that.
it is our time to be the end to their deeds. So in those actions that they have chosen or been chosen to do, we are the logical end to what they're doing.
Yes.
As we stated before, our presence here, you could say, makes us time travelers.
Yes.
But then we have come from the future to change the past in order to change the future. But is not one of you a time traveler? Each one of you is a time traveler. If you walk across the floor or through a door, you are moving through space and time, so then time travel is not something that is special. It is something everyone shares.
That's right.
With this update, we will now end this session. We wish all a good afternoon and evening.
There wasn't anything else you wanted to mention?
Not at this time.
Okay.
We are being advised not to.
Okay. Thank you. All right, guys. So that's the end of this this message. It was cut a little shorter than usual. I think that because this was a redo, because the first recording did not, the sound didn't get recorded. I think the second time around in the redo, they didn't want to do it too long because it can be hard on our friend who's doing the communicating, Bob. So that's that. See you next time.